Hi guys, it's me Anis, and today I'm gonna share with you guys one of my favorite recipes to cook when I'm entertaining, which is French onion soup. So I'll be making my own version of French onion soup, and why I love making this recipe is because it's super easy to make, it's delicious, and you can really impress your guests because there's this really delicious soup, and then there's this really oozy, stringy cheese inside the soup. Memang sedap gills, okay? Alright, so we're gonna start by slicing our onions. So I've sliced about almost a kilo of onions, and today I'm using white onion, which is from Australia, and our common yellow onion ataupun in Malaysia we call it bawang Holland. So we're not using the red onion or shallots because it has a stronger taste, and you just want like a light sweetness of the onion, so that's why we're using white and yellow onion. So I'm just gonna peel the outer layer of our onion. Okay, so we're gonna use a bit of garlic, just like about 5 cloves. So I'm gonna use some olive oil. Bila you guys masak also, like invest in good olive oil because it makes all the difference in the world. So this particular olive oil, this is from Italy. So you can, pergi kedai, sample some of the olive oil and decide on which ones you like. So now, butter. French. Unsalted. That's a lot of butter, but the recipe does call for about 100 grams. So we're just gonna melt the butter. The onions always goes in first before the garlic because garlic has a higher content of sugar, so it tends to burn faster. So you put in the onions first, and then only you put in the garlic. Okay, so once the onions are a bit soft, we're gonna add the garlic. So the sliced garlic goes in, and then some of the herbs as well. So I've got like fresh bay leaves, so I'm just gonna throw them in, about 3. So if you don't have fresh bay leaves, that's okay, you can also use the dried ones. And some thyme, some fresh thyme. Oh, this is my favorite herb. Okay, I'm just gonna stir it a little bit more. Okay, so I've got this thyme, and we're just gonna give it a quick chop. Remove it from the stem, like you don't want the big stem. Finely chop it. Okay, there we go. And then we're just gonna throw it in. Okay, and just continue stirring our onions. We just want to keep on stirring. It's quite a long process. I think the whole sauteing would take about half an hour, but the result is phenomenal. It's really worth it. I'm just going to add a little bit of balsamic vinegar. So traditionally, of course, this dish calls for wine, but I don't use wine. So I'm just going to add a little bit of balsamic vinegar for the acidity. It's just about like a tablespoon. A little bit of honey. Some people use sugar, but I use raw honey. Continue cooking it low and slow for about another 15 minutes. Kaya duduk dulu lagi sekali. The thing about cooking is you gotta make sure that you're comfortable all the time. Although our mak-mak dulu-dulu ada banyak pantang larang. I believe that when you're cooking, you have to be in your best mood. And right now, kalau I kena berdiri untuk 2 hours, I'm not gonna be in my best mood. So, I'm sitting down on my stool and I'm still stirring my gorgeous onions. It's been about half an hour, but remember it's slow and slow, so we're still stirring. We're still stirring. Oh, tapi bau dia, oh my god, so good. So good. It's almost like jammy, and I'm just like pressing it a little bit with my wooden spoon because I just want to sort of like break it up a little bit. And then I'm ready to add in my stock. So over here I've got some beef stock. So I'm just gonna add my beef stock into my onions. Okay, so our soup is boiling now. I'm gonna season it with some salt and some pepper. So now I'm gonna give it a taste. So good. It's just the right amount of sweetness. You can really taste the richness from the onions. So now I'm just gonna slice the bread. So we're just gonna put the bread on top of the soup like that. And then we're just gonna grate the cheese on top. So normally people will use gruyere, but I couldn't find gruyere, so today I'm gonna use some havarti and a little bit of Emmental. I'm gonna put it in the oven and let it grill for about 10 minutes. Woohoo! Look how beautiful that is. Alright guys, so that's it for me for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys will try my very special recipe of the French onion soup. Till next time, merci beaucoup!